No, the Knicks won because millions of people used the Knicks to tell themselves a better story about their own lives. The Knicks championship accidentally tapped into a cultural wound. We're living in an era where many people feel the following: success is random, right? And people believe the game is rigged. How many people are saying there's a script around every championship run? However, the Knicks represented the opposite message. It's stay with it, build patiently, even when you're counted out. Improvement compounds, and persistence matters. That's why entrepreneurs shared Knicks content like me, content creators. That's why people who don't even watch sports shared Knicks content or are completely enraptured with the Knicks emotional narrative. No, this championship became a metaphor for life, to be honest. The hero, let's recap it. The person trying to keep believing, which are the fans, the entrepreneur, the dreamer, the overlooked worker. Hopelessness, cynicism, the belief that effort doesn't matter. Flawed but experienced mentor that finally learned how to win. He is now the living proof that preparation can overcome doubt. The success of this moment is believing that persistence is still worthwhile. What would have been a failure in this moment is if we as the fans accepted cynicism as the truth of the Knicks' reality. And it's not that. You know, as a branding strategist, the deeper lesson is that the Knicks did not win because they had the best story. No, the Knicks won because millions of people used the Knicks to tell themselves a better story about their own lives. Now, that is the highest form of branding, and that's something that you cannot create out of thin air. It has to be serendipitous. Brand stops being a product or a team or a company when it becomes a framework through which people interpret their own lived experiences. The Knicks championship became a cultural permission slip for people to believe that delayed success is still success. That's why it felt transformational rather than merely victorious. And we, the Knicks faithful, we are the champions of the world.